Chapter 15, 68. Sleeping Lady Spits Blood. Translator, Atlas Studios. Editor, Atlas Studios. I want Hmong tribe to give me an explanation now. Otherwise, although I might be a lone cultivator, I won't let this matter drop. Sleeping Lady fiercely stared at the two Ming tribe immortals. Her losses were truly disastrous. This caused her to be so anxious and furious that she directly demanded for an explanation even though the other side was Hmong tribe. She was not like Fang Yuan. Fang Yuan lost his guts goo business, but still had many income sources like dragonfish business, spirit snake transactions, regretful spiders, eerie fire dragon python, and so on. To Sleeping Lady, losing these front-back divine obstruction needles was the same as losing her main financial pillar. Although she still had the divine hedgehog, to regrow the front-back divine obstruction needles would require time as well as an enormous investment. Sleeping Lady had a long-term plan. Every time she harvested some front-back divine obstruction needles, she did not pick all of them, instead leaving behind most of them to continue growing. But the person who stole the front-back divine obstruction needles was too vicious. They did not leave behind even one tiny spine for Sleeping Lady. Sleeping Lady's losses were not only those spines which had grown to the limit, her future prospects were also affected. A pity that I don't have methods to move this immemorial, desolate beast into my immortal aperture. Putting it outside is truly not safe. Sleeping Lady's fists trembled. She even had a passing thought of suiciding. But actually, even if she could move it, it would be troublesome. First of all, she did not have full control over the divine hedgehog. If this immemorial, desolate beast acted up inside her immortal aperture, she would suffer severe losses. Secondly, if Sleeping Lady was about to undergo tribulation, Heaven's will would send much more powerful calamities and tribulations that would specifically target the divine hedgehog. Finally, the divine hedgehog was Sleeping Lady's trump card to survive between Hmong tribe and Morong tribe. If she placed it in her immortal aperture, and there was a fight in the future, she might not be able to release it in time to face the enemies. Sleeping Lady, calm down. Please calm down for a second. Ming tribe's second supreme elder repeatedly persuaded. Calm down? How can I calm down? You said a murder happened. Hmong Tu died in battle. All right, I believed your Hmong tribe, and without verifying the truth, I let you guys in and even warmly welcomed you. You said you found evidence, but I did not find anything and only relied on your investigation courtyard. Later, there were indeed obvious clues, but were they truly left behind by the culprit? Does investigation courtyard not have an ability to tamper with clues? As she said this, cold sweat dripped down Sleeping Lady's forehead. She calmed down and looked vigilantly at the two Ming tribe immortals. A large amount of goo worm auras started spreading from her body. Sleeping Lady fixed her gaze at the two Ming tribe immortals while slowly retreating. Ming tribe's two immortals could only smile bitterly, but also understood Sleeping Lady's mentality. Right now, the divine hedgehog had lost all its spines. Its battle strength had fallen to an all-time low, which was like Sleeping Lady's own battle strength falling down sharply. The trump card which she had used to have dealings with the two super forces was now mostly gone. How could Sleeping Lady not be vigilant? Hmong tribe's second supreme elder sighed bitterly. Sleeping Lady, if this was really planned out by my tribe to plot against you, to secretly steal this divine hedgehog's spines, why would we bother returning with you? If we were plotting against you, we should have already deceived you into a trap like an immortal battlefield, using the excuse of finding the trails of the culprit. Don't you think so? Sleeping Lady was silent for a moment before moving her eyes upward. That is probably because your Ming tribe belongs to the righteous path and has to abide by rules. So you can't directly make a move against me. On the other hand, I have already set an agreement with your Hmong tribe. So you made this plan of lowering my battle strength first and then using eloquent speech to deceive me. Hmong tribe's two immortals could not help but glance at each other. Sleeping Lady's words were not unreasonable. Her quick thinking made Ming tribe's two immortals not know what to say. Sleeping Lady continued. You thought I am not aware of your righteous path's tricks? You started this. If your Ming tribe won't give me an explanation, then all right, I will let the world be the judge of it. Stop! Hmong tribe's second supreme elder quickly shouted. His and Meng Zizai's expressions were ashen. But it was too late. Sleeping Lady directly revealed this matter in Treasure Yellow Heaven. She quickly informed Murong tribe through her contacts. In an instant, the matter Ming tribe had tried hard to hide about Meng Tu being killed, them being unable to find the culprit, and even implicating Sleeping Lady in losing her front-back divine obstruction needles, were completely revealed. You, Meng Zizai pointed towards Sleeping Lady. His eyes were almost spouting fire of anger. Hmong tribe's second supreme elder was also ashen-faced as he gazed at Sleeping Lady with narrowed eyes and killing intent. Sleeping Lady's expression was impassive, but was inwardly smiling bitterly. She, of course, knew her action had greatly harmed her and Hmong tribe's relationship, but she had no other options. She had to do this. Any alliance agreement had the chance of being broken by one side. Today's matter was also too severe. Sleeping Lady had to protect herself. How could she, whose battle strength had fallen to rock bottom, protect herself? Even if Meng Tu died, the super-force Hmong tribe was still not something a rank 7 lone immortal like Sleeping Lady could go against. Sleeping Lady believed the best method was to borrow the strength of others, to attract the attention of other Gu immortals and Ming tribe's competitor, Murong tribe, to this matter and support her to some extent. Even if Hmong tribe had some harmful intentions, they would have to restrain themselves. After all, they were a righteous path force. Sleeping Lady, at this point, any more words have no meaning. But I will tell you not to be so suspecting. We were likely used by that person. Hmong tribe's second supreme elder said in a deep voice. The situation was obvious now. Even if the two Ming tribe immortals did not cultivate Wisdom Path, they could deduce that the culprit was extremely vicious, not to mention how they had inexplicably forced Ming Tu to self-detonate. They intentionally left behind clues to lead Ming tribe's pursuers to Divine Needle Valley. They then used them to lead Sleeping Lady away, which allowed them to conveniently take away all the spines of the Divine Hedgehog. Our Ming tribe will give you an explanation. Before leaving, Ming tribe's second supreme elder left behind this sentence. Ming tribe's two immortals left. Sleeping Lady immediately began to arrange a Gu formation around the immemorial desolate beast Divine Hedgehog. Ming tribe had lost their clues, so they could only head back. Even if they obtained any clues now, they would be doubtful if this was another trap by the enemy. Inside Investigation Courtyard, Meng Zizai suddenly said with a fierce glint in his eyes, "This culprit is really crafty. The matter has been exposed now, and the whole world knows of it. How about we just sentence Sleeping Lady as the culprit? Whether Sleeping Lady was the culprit or not, if Hmong tribe attacked and killed her, they could regain their prestige, resolving this crisis to their reputation. And who is to say they won't be able to get the immemorial desolate beast Divine Hedgehog?" Hmong tribe's second supreme elder sighed. I also thought of this, but firstly, Investigation Courtyard is not able to deal with Sleeping Lady and the Divine Hedgehog in a short period of time. This place is also close to Murong tribe. There is no guarantee of them not interfering. Secondly, we have an alliance agreement with her, and will suffer a heavy backlash if we rashly attack her. Finally, the current Northern Plains situation is not the same as before. At present, Longevity Heaven had appeared in front of the world. Yao Huang had taken the position of South Desolation Immortal, and Longevity Heaven was uniting all the Huangjin tribes. In this period of time, they were dedicating themselves to integrate the strength of Northern Plains' Gu Immortal world. Righteous Path forces were basically all Huangjin tribes. There was almost no need to integrate them. Longevity Heaven's first plan was thus to merge lone cultivators with the Righteous Path. This plan was, however, slightly obstructed when Heavenly Court sent someone disguised as Fang Yuan. But Longevity Heaven still had not given up. They continued to make effort in this plan. Thus, as a Huangjin tribe, if Hmong tribe rashly attacked the lone immortal Sleeping Lady and did not handle it properly, they would be investigated and blamed by Longevity Heaven. This was what Ming tribe's second supreme elder had the most worries about. As the two Ming tribe immortals were heading back, Fang Yuan was also rushing back. A pile of front-back divine obstruction needles was quietly lying inside his sovereign immortal aperture. Indeed, he was the culprit behind the entire matter. Fang Yuan knew a lot about Hmong tribe, and with his wisdom path attainment, he arranged a simple but effective trap. And with his powerful luck, Sleeping Lady was indeed drawn away, letting him immediately succeed in this plan. Ordinary Gu immortals might not be able to get near the divine hedgehog. After all, their auras were distinct. But Fang Yuan had familiar face and could completely disguise as Sleeping Lady. Even when the divine hedgehog slowly opened its eyes, he did not panic. The divine hedgehog went to sleep once again. Fang Yuan was able to pluck all its spines. After obtaining them, Fang Yuan did not do anything to the sleeping divine hedgehog. He directly left. In his first life's memories, Sleeping Lady was also one of the experts who resisted Heavenly Court. As for the divine hedgehog, why would he take it? It was of little value to Fang Yuan. Instead, it was better to let it continue to remain in Sleeping Lady's hands. When Sleeping Lady nurtures a new batch of spines again, Fang Yuan could then come again to steal it. Fang Yuan had no guilt even when killing others, let alone just stealing things. Thieving Heaven Demon Venerable was indeed amazing to be able to create a path like Theft Path. Fang Yuan had tasted its sweet benefits and now had a whole new view of Theft Path. In the battle with Ming Tu, it was Great Thief Ghost Hand which determined the victory at once. If it had gone normally, Fang Yuan could not have so easily taken Ming Tu's life. Before Theft Path's appearance, Gu immortals could fight each other to death, but still might not be able to obtain much battle spoils. But with Theft Path's appearance, they could obtain resources without the need to fight a life-or-death battle. The costs are reduced while the efficiency is raised. This is simply too amazing. Unfortunately, right now is not a good time for me to go around stealing. On one hand, I lack Theft Path Immortal Gu, and only have the rank 7 Immortal Gu Great Thief to support my Theft Path moves. On the other hand, I have already exposed Great Thief Ghost Hand back in Western Desert. If I go around robbing all over the place, someone will probably connect the clues and deduce my true identity. There is still a crucial immortal material lacking from the Myriad Self-Immortal Gu recipe. After this, I will hurry back to Langya Blessed Land and refine Myriad Self-Immortal Gu. Although Fang Yuan had some Theft Path methods, he could not overdo it, because his soul cultivation was the more urgent matter. Increasing his soul foundation meant he could make more use of Emperor Yemi. His battle strength as well as plans would be guaranteed. But cultivating soul required Guts Gu, required soul cores, and also required the goods from Green Ghost Desert. Swan Bujin's identity needed to be kept a secret. This was a chain of requirements. Oh right, I also cannot let this matter be easily revealed. Fang Yuan snickered, immediately spreading rumors in Treasure Yellow Heaven, saying Sleeping Lady was lying and scheming against Ming tribe. The front-back divine obstruction needles were kept by herself in preparation to undergo tribulation and advance to a higher level. The truth was even more obscured now, which was even more helpful in concealing Fang Yuan. As for Sleeping Lady, when she learned of these rumors, she immediately spat out blood from anxiety and anger. Naturally, this was of no concern to Fang Yuan.